Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. You're watching JCTV playing on the Xbox One console. This is Stranded in Oakfield, episode number 15. 1-5. What we're going to be doing today, folks, aside from relaxing on the couch in front of the fireplace, we're going to be unwrapping our silage silo that's over in the far corner of our farm, as I'm pretty sure our silage is 100% fermented and it needs to be picked up. So, what we've done is we've purchased two conveyor belts, one small conveyor belt and one large conveyor belt to meet our needs. Actually, we're going to be using conveyor belts to transport the silage from the silage bunker into the tipper. And what we're also going to be doing is probably purchasing a larger tipper. This one that we're going to retrieve now only has, well, we're going to try and retrieve it. Where did I put it? Oh, I think it's in the front shed. This tipper here only has a 21,000 capacity. So we're going to be opting for a larger capacity tipper. This just makes sense. As we grow as a farm and get larger, this 21,000 pound capacity tipper is no longer meeting our needs. We do have several fields now, and those fields are considerably large. So it just makes good sense to pack more crops into one trailer than make several trips with a smaller trailer. So because the biogas plant is up near the shop, we're going to use the tipper for the first load of silage. Then we're going to purchase a new tipper while we're up at the biogas plant and then swap it out. But we'll get to that later on. This is our silage bunker here, and these are our two conveyor belts that we're going to be using. So we're going to peel back the layers of the silage. It's not really letting me peel back the rest of it. I think I've got to get, there's the front and the back portion. The middle portion is uncovered. It's still covered up. So I think we need to get a silage fork and put it on the trailer, or put it on the tractor, sorry, in order for that to come out. So what we're going to do now is we'll just walk on over to one of our conveyor belts, the smaller conveyor belt, and we'll just drive it on over here. If you weren't already aware, you can drive the conveyor belts. They do come equipped with their own little small, very minimal horsepower motors. We're probably looking at about 3 miles an hour. So we're just going to drive this over, and then we'll fold it, or we'll fold it up first, and then just drive it right to the front of the silage bunker. You don't even need to go all the way in. Just park it at the beginning of the silage bunker, and you'll see it start to fill up, and then it'll just auto feed into the conveyor belt from there. So we'll just turn it on, and you can see, there you go, the conveyor belt is now filling up with silage. So we'll just move it right to the very front so we don't miss anything, and this is pretty much going to auto load our trailers for us, which is fantastic. So we're going to dump that smaller conveyor belt onto a larger conveyor belt, and that way we can extend the boom of this conveyor belt high enough so that it'll fit into our trailer. All right, so we're just going to drive this larger conveyor belt over and park it underneath the top of the smaller conveyor belt, and that will create a chain of silage that will go all the way up to the top of this other larger conveyor belt and into the trailer. If there's no trailer parked under the conveyor belt, it won't just spill out onto the ground. It'll just hold it into the capacity of the conveyor belt until you put something underneath it that the goods can be loaded into. So there's no worries about spilling your silage on the ground in a different location. The conveyor belt won't actually let you do that. So you can see here that the silage is loading up, and then there you go. You can see that, and it's not tipping out over the edge. So we'll just park our trailer underneath it. We'll grab 21,000 pounds of silage. We'll bring it up to the biogas plant, which You will notice that we don't receive any money for right away. We have to wait until midnight when the biogas plant closes in order to be reimbursed for the silage that we're selling. So silage is somewhat of a laborious thing to do, but it can be quite profitable if you're doing it properly and at large amounts. So you can see here that our trailer is filling up nicely. These conveyor belts will auto load until the trailer fills, and then you have to go and empty it and then come back again. So what we're also going to be doing is we're going to be spreading lime on that huge field that we just plowed in the last episode in front of us there. You can't see it here, but it is there. So what we're going to be doing is switching on the time-lapse mode for the rest of the video, just so you don't have to sit through the silage pumping, because staring at this is kind of the same as watching paint dry or grass grow. It is remarkably boring just to sit and watch. So we'll turn on some music for you, and we'll check back closer to the end of the video once everything is completed. All right, check back with you in a little bit. Thanks for tuning in. All right, that is going to wrap up this episode, folks. Thanks for tuning in to JCTV, playing on the Xbox One console. This was Farming Simulator 19, Stranded in Oakfield, episode number 15. Don't forget, folks, subscribe to my channel, like and share this video, and click that notification bell so you can be alerted every time we upload new content. You don't want to miss anything. For now, this is JCTV saying, see you later.